Last week on Thursday Night Therapy. After knocking out the owlbear, Des collected his prize money, and after taunting Mr. Plug a little, shared it out amongst his friends. Devvie immediately took his share and rushed to the quartermaster's store, where he was able to purchase Rosie's fiddle. Rosie was obviously overjoyed as he handed it to her. In doing so, had won himself an ally, it would seem. Torrin had a brief conversation with Sandara, discussing the worship of gods, and revealed her interest in a lesser-known deity with connections to the dead. Annie, meanwhile, on deck, had a couple conversations, including one with Fedor, where he hinted at slight clues concerning his previous life and complications with his clan. The night was uneventful, and the crew awoke the next morning to bad weather. Devvie unfortunately coped badly with the choppy sea conditions and found himself rather seasick. Around mid-morning, one of the crew, Mahim, appeared suddenly on deck with a bloody and mangled arm, claiming that he had been attacked by some creature down in the bilges. Of course, our heroes were chosen by Mr. Plug to investigate and eradicate anything they found. Down into the bilges they went, a warm, stinky pool of dank and disgusting darkness. Seemingly preoccupied by the topics, the party was caught unawares as suddenly Torrin was attacked from behind. Battle ensued as half a dozen giant bilge rats began biting from all angles. Our party retaliated, and despite receiving some nasty gnashes from the rats, were able to kill all 6 rather quickly. Returning to deck with their quarry, they were greeted with a rain-sodden Mr. Plug, who pointed off the bow of the ship. The Wormwood was heading straight into a storm. So, you can see off the bow of the ship, towards the horizon, a mass of black cloud, which is occasionally lit from within by bursts of lightning. And below, giant white-crested waves rising like snow-peaked mountains, dwarfing the Wormwood as you approach. As you look up to the wheel, you can see the captain stood steadfast, staring straight into the storm, seemingly with no intention of trying to escape it, and instead seems to be deliberately heading straight for it. Mr. Plug. Devvie, up into the rigging. Help pull up the mainsail before it snaps the mast.
Alright.
What you are? Bruv, you're going to have to show me how to do this. Never done it before.
Mr. Plug, is there no one else who could do this? Because, you know, my mother hasn't actually done this before.
He points up to the mainsail, and there's already 6 other crew up there. He says it will take 8 of you to pull this up.
I'll just copy everyone else. Let's go, bruv.
Get up there, quickly! Can you give me some climb checks, please?
Yes, what role would you like for that?
Oh, sorry, climb is not a D&D thing. Just athletics, please.
Athletics. Oh dear, that's not a good score for me. Am I still at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Damn it, wish I'd never said that, but never mind.
It's alright, I was just about to remind you. Oh! Oh no, that wasn't yours, was it?
That's mine.
Okay, so 9.
So, it's not enough that you fall off, but you are struggling to get up. The rain is pouring down right now. The winds are really picking up. It takes longer than your brother, who shoots up there quite quickly. And the whole time you have Mr. Plug shouting at you. Devvie! Move your ass up there! Come on!
So I'm trying. Should I try again?
No, it was...
okay.
You do make it up, it just takes you...
Takes me a while.
I'm just making note. Yeah. Now, once you're up there, there's now 8 of you spread from one side, and you're having to pull up the mainsail. and secure it. So can I have another athletics check, please?
Of course. 1 and 2. Oh dear.
Oh no! That's a 1.
Okay.
Oh my.
So Des, as you're pulling, the sheer amount of rainwater which is collecting on the sail as you're trying to pull it up is meaning that it's slipping through your hands. You're looking left and right. Luckily, it seems you're not the only one struggling.
Also, very, very still injured from the rat. thing.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's not too bad because it seems Mr. Plug is currently preoccupied. He turns to Torrin and Lani. Secure these barrels. Affix them to the side before they start sliding around.
Right, you are.
Yep, on it.
While this is going on, there are crewmates running around all over the place. The captain himself is bellowing orders from the wheel. His officers delegating. Can you both give me a sleight of hand checks, please?
Sleight of hand.
Not you, the other two, please.
Oh, sorry.
Torrin and Lani. They're now.
Right.
They've been instructed to secure the loose barrels.
Oh, right, I see.
Lani.
There we are.
14.
Okay. Very nice. First barrel each. You each have a second barrel to tie off. Can you roll for those as well, please?
16.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
So Lani, you take care of your first and second barrel quite easily, securing with the ropes. Torrin, the first one's fine, but as you go to grab the second one, the ship lurches dramatically to one side, and the barrel starts to slide. And before you know it, it's out of your reach, sliding from one side of the ship to the other, directly towards
Fucking running
Lani.
after it.
Do I see this happen?
Yeah, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah. Dexterity. 11.
Oh, you. So you hear the scraping of wood on wood just above the sound of the storm, and as you turn, you see this barrel sliding towards you. You manage to dive out of the way just as it reaches you, and it smashes into the side, breaking, the contents of which spills out onto the deck.
Where did that come from? Oh!
Shit, these waves are big.
Mr. Plug
He's out.
has seen this. Torrin! I told you to secure these barrels! Don't
I'm
have your
doing
ass
the
for
best
this.
I can. You can fucking try. I'm doing my job.
He turns around to the side. Rosie! Tie off this rope! He points to a loose rope which is flapping on the starboard side. She runs up to the side, grabs it, and starts to try and tie it off. But due to her size, she's struggling. The side of the rail is a little bit too high, so she kind of jumps up with one leg over the side.
Am I close by to her at this point?
Yeah. Well, fairly.
Can I grab the end of the rope or grab her at least? And
You want to
pull?
help her tie it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
A 10.
Okay. That's enough.
Getting
It's okay,
worse.
it's enough to help her. In fact, actually, you'd be aiding her, which would give her advantage. Either way, I'll say that's enough that with the two of you combined, you're able to grab the rope and tie it off successfully. And with that, she kind of looks at you and gives you a glance of, oh, thank you. And just as that happens, out of the corner of your eye, you see a massive wave come up from below and sideswipe the both of you. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
22.
Fuck yes.
You've seen it coming, and as it comes, you brace yourselves, you widen your feet, and although the wave slaps into you with incredible force, as it dissipates and leaves you, you're still stood steady. But as you look forward, the spot where Rosie was is now empty, and she is gone.
Can I look around for her, make a perception check, see if I can see where she's gone?
Yeah. Can you just put yourself down on the port side of the boat, the ship here, please?
The bottom side.
Mm-hmm.
Am I down on port as well?
You would have been on the other side collecting.
Okay, I'm on the right.
You tied piles on the other side, and the two of you guys, you're actually perfectly positioned where you are. So, where is? If you look over the side, you can see her just here. She's in
If
the
you're
water.
pinging, we can't see because you're on the wrong layer, probably.
Oh, that's true. I need to move her to the correct layer. Can you see her now?
Yeah.
No.
Top of her head.
She is.
She's just off the edge of the map. Just here.
Yeah,
Slightly-
just about to see her.
It's slightly obscured. I need to reveal the area.
I don't know, it's quite fitting. We could probably just sit back and see the top of her head in the water.
You are covering more of the area.
What the fuck am I doing? I am reveal areas. I want to reveal areas. Not why is it making it reveal areas? Hide areas. Reveal areas. There we go. Strange. It was on the right setting, but it was just doing the wrong thing.
Weird. Okay.
That work now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see her here.
Okay. So, I'm gonna keep this in turns because so Lani, what would you like to do?
And I've seen her in the water.
Yep.
So I'll turn around to see Mr. Plug and go, She's gone overboard! Do I go after her?
Who is overboard?
Rosie, the small one.
Do not jump in, you idiot! Throw her a rope if you want to.
That's better than what I was thinking, yeah. Grab a rope and chuck the rope in.
I'm gonna say that that conversation took up your turn. So if anyone else wants to take an action,
Did I see it happen?
well, you've heard that now, I guess at least.
I will run. I can't even fucking get over there. Yeah, I'd be able to get to there and an up one. And I will shout for her. That was an action dash, by the way. So I could get double movement. I will shout to her, Rosie, we'll find a rope. We'll get a rope. And that would be all I have time for.
Okay.
I want to
I
look
know
for a
you-
rope if I can, but
Okay, give me a perception check.
come on, you fucker, give me some. That's something.
Okay, yeah, you can see one just like at the end of this rail here. You see it?
Yeah.
I'm pinging.
Would I have time to shout to Lanny? Lanny, up here!
Sure.
And I'm pointing at this rope and meaning for him to come and sort of help me with the rope.
Okay.
So obviously you said my action was to speak to Mr. Plug. Do I still get a movement with that?
Yeah, go on.
So I would have taken to get to there.
Rope would be there, depending on what movement you've got.
Well, I was there, so So, yeah, that's where I am. There is the 30.
Yeah. The twins. I know you're up in the rigging, but there's anything you'd like to do?
I mean, it's.
Yeah.
Now that we've seen that people are being chucked overboard, it's probably worth casting our eyes around whilst we're pulling at the ropes and the sails and stuff, just to keep an eye out for anyone else being washed over.
Okay.
So I'll just keep my eyes out. Can I do that and not divide my efforts too much from my current task?
Yeah, I think just having a look around isn't going to cost too much. So yeah, you can make a perception check. You're just looking out for anybody else who might be in danger of going overboard?
Yeah. Anyone that looks like they need help. Anyone that's already gone over. Anything like that. So yeah, okay, I'll do a perception check. Am I still at disadvantage for that as well? I guess I am for pretty much everything, aren't I? Yeah.
Basically everything. You're technically poisoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean.
9. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. You're looking out onto the water. The water's very, very choppy at the moment. The boat is rocking from side to side. The waves are rising and falling quite quickly. You don't see anybody in the water. The only one you can see is Rosie.
Okay. Can I see if anyone on the deck looks like they're going to need help imminently?
Nothing.
Nothing obvious.
I mean, nothing raises your
Not with a 9 anyway. Okay. No, then I'm just going to continue my task. Shall I make athletics checks to continue that?
Yep. Can both of you give me athletics checks then?
Yeah. Did that roll 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay. So you're struggling.
Yes.
As I said, there are 8 of you, but your section is noticeably lagging a little bit. And as the wind is growing stronger, and that's part of the problem. As you're pulling the sail, it's being blown into at the same time by strong winds. And it's just putting pressure on the main mast, which is starting to creak a little bit.
And I'm already quite a stringy guy, so...
Yeah.
Who is up here with us?
Basically, all of the other riggers. And Tally is with you there as well. That's the 8 of you.
Okay.
So, Lani.
Yep.
It's back to you.
From there, I would take the 10 foot forward to there, grab the rope, and then essentially perception check, see where she is, and she's still in the same place where she is now.
Yeah, you don't need a perception check for that. She
Okay,
has moved,
and then I
but
will
you do have your eye on her.
attempt to throw the rope, lasso her, get the rope to her that she can grab hold of.
So can you make like a ranged attack for me, please? Let's see how well you throw the end of the rope.
Range attack is what? Just dexterity?
You're throwing something, so a ranged attack would still be strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like throwing javelins, etc., is still strength.
$15.
Nice. Okay. She's not far away, so it's not a tricky task. And you manage to throw it just before, and with a few paddles of her little arms, she does manage to grab onto the rope. Okay, go on, Lani. Yeah.
I was just going to say, as I've thrown it, I've just shouted, "Rosie, grab hold of this! I'll pull you up!"
I'm bloody holding as I can.
I would move up, and seeing that Rosie's got it, I will help Lani pull her in.
Okay, can you both give me strength check, please?
Can he have it with advantage instead of me doing it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aid him. Yeah. Sure.
I'd like to aid him.
This is not strength saving, is it? It's just a strength check.
Just a strength check. Yeah, it's not a
Straight check.
Not a saving throw. You're probably like assisting him more like emotionally than physically.
I'm pulling the rope back that he's already gone through.
Yeah. 18.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. An 8.
So Rosie is not a large woman, and despite the heavy waves, you managed to pull her out of the water. She's strong enough. She can. Actually, I'm gonna. She manages to hold on to the rope, and with a few hefty tugs, you manage to get her up to the side of the rail in front of you.
Pull her over the top, and just say, just get back from the edge. Stay away from it.
Oh, yeah, I will. Thank you. Fucking thank you. I thought I was going to die.
You're okay, little one.
I'm gonna pull Rosie in and just say, just get down the stairs and stay away from the edge, okay?
Yeah, all right. As she starts to run down the stairs, Mr. Plug is actually on his way up. And he sees the two of you. He's like, get down here and get back to work.
Yeah, we're on it. Back up to me barrels.
So, guys, can you give me final athletics checks up in the rigging?
Okay.
I'm very weak.
Oh
Not as weak as your brother.
I'd love
Oh,
to
who outshines you?
Oh, hey.
Got the hang of it now.
It almost makes up for you. So you are struggling. It's taking way longer than it should. The mast is creaking under the pressure. And if you were to look down, you can see Mr. Plug just looking at the both of you, just devil in his eyes, just shaking his head like, you fucking idiots. The other two are ordered to carry on securing stuff, tying off ropes. But for the moment, everyone is safe, and you have saved Rosie from certain death, it would seem.
Can I look around and see Sandara anywhere?
Yeah, she's up on deck.
Okay. Trying to catch her eye and sort of a little thing of, are you okay? From a distance. And then I'm going to point to Rosie and say, help her.
She nods, and she's clinging to one of the rails, trying to steady herself. But she nods and waves Rosie towards her, grabs her on the back of the waistcoat when she gets to her.
I'll continue with my job for however long it needs to.
Yeah. So basically, this goes on for a number of hours. You continue through the storm. As I said, the captain, he doesn't seem like he's trying to avoid the storm. It's almost like he's just determined to go straight through it. He's having to sail and maneuver each of these giant waves. He's riding up and down the other side of each wave, making sure that the boat doesn't breach and tip sideways. He's having to use variable amounts of sail to make sure he has enough speed so that he can get up each wave and each time and down again. As I said, the worst thing that can happen in this situation is that the boat turns, and then as the wave breaks, it'll basically capsize. So he's having to hit each wave head on, but he seems to be doing a good job of it. He's, if anything, a good sailor. Throughout all this, you're having to let in and let out sail, and untie and tie ropes depending on how much sail he needs. And even if you're not doing that, you're literally just clinging on to something for dear life.
Yeah.
So this goes on for a number of hours until you slowly seem to be exiting the storm. The seas seem to calm and the skies seem to lighten. Can you all give me Constitution saving throws, please?
Saving throws.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
There's, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Oh, thank fuck.
Man. Oh,
Those were two damn good rolls.
oh.
not so great on Des and Lanny.
I'm
So,
very poorly.
Let's see, Devvie, did you roll? Oh, you were the first one, 19.
Yeah, I got a 20 and a
Okay.
19.
A saving throw is at disadvantage. I thought it was just ability.
Oh, I don't know. I rolled it at disadvantage just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Regardless,
well,
you rolled fucking well.
Yeah.
The thing is, Dev, you're already feeling so shitty that you can't get any worse.
No.
That's the advantage of being really seasick. Like, no matter what happens, you're staying on the same level. So you exit the storm a bit like, oh, that was alright. That wasn't that bad.
Well, do those saves not mean that I've like overcome my seasickness and I'm better now?
I would say as you've exited the storm, you're feeling a little bit better. Yeah.
But my brother, we've swapped. My brother's feeling a shit ton worse.
Well, Des is still in a bad shape from the fight. He's had no time to recover and heal.
Yeah.
And he's had some, dealing with blood loss and
Some infection as well.
strangely enough, Des and Lanny were both the ones that have been bitten, correct? Did Torrin and Devvie even get bitten by rats?
No.
Torrin did get bitten.
I got hit once.
Okay.
I think I managed to
I
avoid
think Lanny
injury.
Lanny took about 3, I think.
I got clawed right at the start, and then I fucking left.
I got a lot of biting.
All the biting.
So, as you exit the storm and you take a breath and you sigh of relief, Des and Lanny, you realise that you're both completely exhausted.
Yeah.
So
What a
you both
fucking
have a
owls.
point of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Damn.
So, you reach calmer waters. Shallower waters, it would seem. You see the off-break in the surface, some sort of coral reef. You can't see any islands or anything nearby, but you're obviously in much shallower waters than you were. And you can just see a little bit of the setting sun through the clouds, hinting that it's evening time. The storm slowly receding and moving away from you in the distance now. With that, the anchor is dropped, everything is stopped and the bell is rung, and basically everyone, a lot of the crew just kind of collapse where they are standing and sit down and start to try and recuperate a little bit. But it would seem that you have time for yourselves now.
Oh, is everybody all right?
No.
Are we all alive, at least?
No.
Oh, well. You're fucking noisy for a dead one.
But the fucking owls.
Oh,
Perforated by a bastard rat.
I'll give him a pat on the head.
Ah!
Sandara actually approaches you. Desi, are you okay? You look...
Do I look particularly holy to you? Am I looking like some sort of cleric because I'm full of fucking holes?
Hey,
Yeah, well...
be fucking
What
nice, you dickhead. She's helping. Ignore him. He's being a twat.
Nandara, my love, would you possibly be able to do the needful and stop all this? Just gesturing at myself, generally.
I'm sure I can do something. She kneels down and closes her eyes and rubs her hands together a little bit. And she casts Cure Light Wounds on you, which is at 2nd level.
Ooh. I'm worth 2nd level.
She does have a couple 2nd level. So at 2nd level, what's that? 2d8?
2d8 plus wisdom.
Plus the... Okay. Okay. So, and as her warm hands caress your body,
Ooh, I say.
You get 13 hit points back.
Ain't bad.
Oh, that is
She
it's quite a tonic.
turns to the rest of you. Sorry.
Lovely soft hands.
Well, I try my best. Is anyone else injured?
I'll be fine. Devvie, how you feeling, mate?
So you know what? I was feeling shit before, but I'm right as rain now. Turns out all I needed was a good fucking storm.
You're a fucking weird one, aren't you?
I've always said that a storm is like a woman. When she comes, she's wet and wild, but when she leaves, there's nothing but destruction.
Fucking hell, bruv.
You look at Sandara and just look at Des. You haven't
Yeah,
had
she
a
does.
good time with the women, have you?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Fair. Big man, how you feeling?
You just hear in the distance, Lanny's sat on the steps, and you just hear, "Oh, I'm okay."
Alright, you lie down. You're good.
Sandara asked you, Leonard, did you need some healing? You have a nasty
no.
wound on your neck there.
Just a little rat bite. It's not much. I've had worse.
Okay.
But thank you.
No, of course. I'll help where I can. At this point, Croup appears on deck. He...
Remind me which
said
one group
before,
is, sorry.
He's the cook.
Cook, gotcha.
Yeah. His apron is always dirty and stained anyway, but today is like something you've never seen before. His like half of his clothing just seems to be covered in some sort of sauce. But he's not carrying any sort of fish stew or anything with him. He just has a bag and he just starts handing out these look like little biscuits. And he's like, "I'm sorry guys, I had a little bit of an accident in the kitchen. We'll have to make do with these tonight."
An accident in the kitchen. What did you piss in them?
No, well, it was a bit tricky trying to cook in the storm, you know. I fucking lost. I lost my. Well, what I was cooking, it went everywhere. And he gestures to his shirt. Fucking mess down there.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, and what he's given you is like these little round white. They look like biscuits, but then as you smell them, they're kind of like fishy.
Dare I ask what is in this?
You don't wanna know. Just eat it.
Well, it's mostly fish. Technically, fish.
Technically? I don't like technically.
Well, it's made from bits of fish.
Right. I'm gonna take a very small nibble. What does it taste like?
It's dry, flaky, and fishy. They're not particularly good, and it's almost dry to the point of like, it's almost like sharp in your mouth because it's so hard and thin, like flakes. You know what I mean? Not particularly. Yeah. Not very nice. Well,
Oh, flaky and
for
fishy.
most people.
Reminds me of my ex.
Torrin's
Behind-
ignoring him at this point.
So's Devvie.
behind Croup,
Sat on the floor, just eating this fucking biscuit.
behind Croup, you see the quartermaster, and she's carrying she has like a barrel under her arm, and she's actually like, she's going around with a beaker, She's giving everybody a glass full. She asks the four of you, "You want some as well, loves?
What is it?
It's rum."
Fuck yes.
Give me.
Gonna push anyone out the way and it's like, yeah, please, please.
So she fills it up and gives it to you. It's like, "Yeah, it's about right after a day like this, eh?"
Fucking hell, I don't want one of those in another week.
She gives it to you.
Neck
You
it.
down it.
Yep.
Yeah, we should be right. Looks like it's heading in the other direction by the looks of it. And she kind of looks back to the storm, which is off in the distance. While she does that, she fills up the glass halfway again, and then, like, without even looking, drinks it herself, and then starts to refill it. Asks the next one, Des, "You want one as well?"
You going in, love?
Yeah. So she'll basically hand out a rum ration to anybody who wants one.
Oh yeah.
Lanny kindly accept.
So it's fairly strong, not particularly good rum, but it does the job, and it's quite a large portion.
Nice.
being you know au fait with brewery things and stuff, by tasting and sniffing it, would I better tell what it's made from?
Well, it is rum. So I mean,
like, yeah, cane sugar.
yeah, you can definitely tell it's rum. What else is in there? To be honest, I don't know fuck all about rum, so I'd just be like guessing random ingredients at this point.
Well,
Yeah, I demand to know.
yeah,
Go on, give me a perception check.
All right. Right.
Perception, is that right?
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Go on,
Perception or maybe investigation.
I
Yeah.
was going to say survival, but
Or maybe, well, it's proficient with brewer's tools.
Indeed, yes.
yeah, go on. Use your proficiency. Use your proficiency
So-
in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. 21.
Nice.
So there's
It
slight,
was +2. Yeah.
yeah. So there's some slight overtones of vanilla,
Mhm.
and there's somewhere in the body of the rum. There's some sort of hint of animal hair.
Wonderful.
You just see me taking a sip. You're like,
God looks at you. He's like, "Hey, yeah, it's good stuff in it."
Oh, it's
Takes another little swig herself.
it's definitely stuff, love. I'll give you that.
So after she's done dealing out the rum rations, she disappears below deck with Croup. As I said, you're now left to do a little bit of chatting. A lot of the crew are already heading down below decks. They're obviously knackered and want to get an early night's sleep. So it's up to you, what you want to do now.
Do you know what? I felt like shit all day. I think I might retire early.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, brother. I think I need to sleep.
Yeah, I think I might head down a little bit. I might just sit up here and get some non-stormy air into me.
Is the owlbear still chained up against the mast?
Yeah, he's currently sat there with like his hands around his knees. He's kind of rocking back and forward a little bit.
Shit.
Fucking hell, that poor fucker.
I look down at my the rum that I've got left, because you said that she gave us quite a lot.
Yeah, but she had the glass, so she was giving you the glass and
I
then
see.
taking
Oh,
not
well,
a glass,
I can't
like
do
a
that.
more like
cup.
a leather beaker cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
shit.
yeah, you don't have any to give him.
Okay. I'll go over and stand in front of him, And he's chained to the mast. Yeah, he's not free.
Yeah. He's manacled. His hands are manacled together, and that is connected by a chain to the main mast. So yeah, he has a little bit of area of little
movement.
radius of movement, but he can't get far.
All right. I'll kind of crouch down and kind of get eye level with him. I'll go, "Oi, owlbear! Oi!"
Owlbear.
Is he looking at me?
Yeah, you hear him like repeat his name.
Okay.
And look at you.
Right. I'll look into his eyes and I'll just say, "You all right?"
Doesn't really reply. You just see him rocking, and his eyes are like darting around a little bit. I think the storm was probably a little bit stressful for him. Let's say.
Right. I don't really know what to do here. I kind of want to make a large, powerful friend, if I can. I'm gonna, maybe not now because it might not be the time, but I'm just gonna present myself as a friendly face to him, and I think going forward, any opportunity I can get to make him realise that I'm not a threat, and if anything, I'm probably a friend, I'll do it. But I don't like Devvie being Devvie. He's not really used to kind of handling this kind of situation, so
Yeah.
I'll actually is Sandara around?
Yeah, she's kind of hanging around with you.
Okay.
Guys.
I'll just go call her over. Yeah, Sandara, can you pop over here a second?
What is it, Devvie?
Can you take a look at this chap? I mean, I know he might not all be all there, but he's still, you know, might be worth having around, you know what I mean?
You befriend him? Or...
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully, but you know, I'm a bit of an arsehole at the best of times, but chaining someone up to a fucking mast in the middle of the storm is, well, it's just not right, is it?
Oh, right. But what do you suggest?
Well, let's just see if he's injured first. You know, baby steps. Kind of give him the impression, well, not the impression because we're doing it, but let him know that we're kind of looking out for him.
Okay. Oh, how about this? And she, out of her pocket, she pulls out her half of the fish biscuit she didn't eat. And she offers it to him. And he sees it and he takes it and starts eating it quite happily. That seemed to help, I think.
I'm gonna I mean, is he's quite placid at the moment, right?
He seems fairly placid, yeah.
I'll
Well, I mean, right this second, he seems completely preoccupied with eating. But,
yeah. Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. In throughout this entire interaction, he doesn't seem aggressive at all.
Okay. I do seem to remember he needed to be essentially ordered to fight my brother, so
Corralled.
yeah, it wasn't his natural instinct to just do that, so I might just lean forward and kind of pat him on the knee as he's sat there and go, "You're all right, lad. You're all right. You just you eat your biscuit."
As you touch his knee, he does flinch and he does look at you, and his brow does like furrow. He doesn't attack you, but
He's a wounded dog.
he didn't seem too happy that you.
Yeah,
He's certainly very cautious.
he's been kicked too many
that
times.
Touched him, yeah.
Right. I'll just I'll raise my other palm in a kind of a friendly non-aggressive manner. I'll be like, "It's all right, mate. It's all right. Don't you worry. You just you just relax and get your bearings again. And remember, this nice lady gave you her biscuit. Alright? You remember that?
He looks to Sandara and looks back to you, and
She's nice. Good friend, yeah?
he looks like to you and to her. He doesn't reply, doesn't say anything, but just kind of looks back and forth.
Cool. I get up and just say to Sandara, like, alright, let's I think we've done all we can, let's just let that sink in. We'll head off back to the group.
Okay. So, as I said, most of the crew are going down to sleep. If you don't want to do anything, I would suggest you all head down for the night.
Yep. Should drag on.
I have nothing specific for tonight.
Yeah, you're free to say whatever you want. If you have something in mind, please say so. But if not, we'll just move forward.
Yeah.
Fucking sleep.
I think I'd set up like on deck for maybe 5 minutes, just sort of having a little bit of the calmer air around me, and then I'd go to bed.
Okay.
Off I go to bed.
So, you all turn in. It's strange. The sleeping area is generally a quiet place. It's almost as if like there's like this mutual agreement and respect that this is just an area where everyone. Do you know what I mean? The evening time is the time when you get your rest and you don't fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Truce type thing.
Yeah. But tonight it seems especially quiet. I think people are very tired and
Yeah. No
almost
one's in the
immediately
mood.
you can hear snores and yeah. So you all drift off to sleep. Yeah. The night is uneventful, except at one point, Lani, you wake up in the middle of the night and you suddenly have the sense that you're being watched. And you look to the side. On the top of this barrel, see a rat looking at you. And then, as you kind of gaze at it for like 5 seconds, it just suddenly scurries off and is gone.
Lanny just smiles to himself. Oh, rat.
And he made a friend.
And that's all he says. Just
Oh, right. So yeah, the night is otherwise uneventful, and done it again. Lost my bloody music.
Oh yeah.
Keep. Anyway, bell rings for the next day of work.
Long rest done.
Yep. So we'll take your long rest. You get your all your spell slots back and your fancy things and hit points. Whoever needs to roll can roll. Oh, and whoever had exhaustion loses that as well. So, what was that, Rich?
that was one of my hit dice rolling to heal the hit
I
point.
think you're back to full now anyway, right?
Yeah, I am now. And I was only down 8, so I'm now.
Dez, you can get rid of the poisoned marker as well.
Dev.
Or Devvie, rather. Fucking dickheads, the both of you. Did it on purpose, you wankers.
Well,
Absolutely did not do this on
we
purpose.
we actually didn't. We weren't really thinking about it.
You keep telling yourselves that.
Did you independently come up with those names or what?
No, the concept it was based on some real life people who had similar names. So
Fucking assholes.
yeah, it wasn't a conscious decision to make our twin names difficult, like a certain prominent role-playing show. It just it happened that the real life people we're basing our characters on also were twins with similar names. So yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, new day. You all head up to deck. The weather is much nicer than it was yesterday. In fact, it's one of the nicest days you've had so far. Sun is shining. It's very warm. Now that it's clear, you can see that you are indeed in much shallower water, and you can see some coral reefs to the north and to the east of where you currently are. As you all collect on deck, the captain arrives, makes his brief inspection and leaves, and then Plug informs you all that you will actually be having a rest day. And he instructs the sails to be lowered. You don't really know what this means, but everybody else does, it would seem. And what they do is they completely lower one side of the sail so that it's kind of flopping off over the side, one of the sides of the boat, and then they let it kind of sink partially, and so that it creates like a kind of impromptu, like a giant impromptu bathtub. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like the sail over the side in like a large bowl shape, now like filled with water, and you're able to just like jump in and kind of bathe safely within this like little, well, not little, this large bathtub. And this seems common practice, as everyone seems to know what they're doing.
I
Of the
partake
sailors
immediately. Being someone who likes to be well groomed, I am in that water.
Are people jumping in clothed or fully clothed, half clothed?
It's a mixed lot.
Ripping off on deck.
It's a mixed lot. Most people remove at least some things. Fedor has completely stripped himself naked. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just jumped in. If he's probably like, it would be a race between you and him, Devvie, if that's.
Oh yeah,
if
it's
that's what you plan.
I'm going in Starkers as well, but I'm taking my clothes with me to give him a good scrub.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a common thing. It would seem they're not just washing bodies; they're washing clothes.
Yeah.
The polar opposite of Fedor is Jape, the half orc. I mean, he wears like leathers all over his whole body. Anyway, you can literally only just see his face and his fingers, and he refuses, it would seem, to remove a single piece of clothing.
Fair. It's not for everyone.
And for the rest, it's kind of mixed. What you do notice that a number of the sailors all have scars. Most of them have been whipped at some point. This is. Do you remember the little gnome girl from the first day? You see her from behind and see she has a number of scars on her back. It seems slightly off-putting. She's such a small, little, frail body. It's almost like looking at a child with like numerous scars, but she doesn't seem fazed by it at all.
Okay.
The most interesting thing that happens is one of the pirates, who I don't think you've had any interactions with so far. He's the guy in the blue bandana on the middle and the right. He's got a patch and a wonky face.
Oh yeah.
And
Gotcha.
bright red hair. He's set up a box, and it seems that he's offering a shaving service. And he's got a razor, and people are taking turns to get a shave.
Does he have a mirror as well?
A mirror? No, he doesn't seem to have a mirror on
No
him.
mirrors. Okay. So I've got a very particular way of doing mine, so I might forego that little comfort for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and get my head shaved.
Yeah. Oh, hello there. You'll be wanting a shaving, I guess.
That's right. Yep. All over, please. All the hair, everything but the eyebrows.
But if you want the top and the bottom, that's going to be 2 pieces of silver.
Right you are, no problem. And I'll take out 2 pieces of silver and hand them over.
He sharpens his blade briefly and begins work. Seems to know what he's doing.
Please.
What was your name then, laddie?
My name is Des. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Sit.
Oh, they like to call me Badger. I think it's because of me hair.
Right. Alright, and then, Badger? Nice to meet you. How did you, wind up here? Out of interest?
You mean the life of a pirate?
If you want, yeah.
Well, I've been a pirate since I was a young lad. Saving up my fortune.
Right. How's that working out for you so far?
Oh, not too great. But I plan to retire one day. Set up my own farm in the countryside.
Yeah, well, everyone's nice to have a dream, innit?
Oh, of course. What's yours, laddie?
I've got some, business to take care of.
Sounds interesting. Would that be good business or bad business?
It depends on what end of the knife you're on, I guess.
Oh, sounds interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Right, well,
So he's chatting away as he's shaving you.
Yeah. I'd say, well, Badger, I'm all out of small talk, I'm afraid, so I'll be foregoing any more conversation.
No worries, I'm just about done.
And with that, he does the last little swipe. He gives you the once over with a rag.
All done.
Give me a cursory rub. I'm guessing it's all smooth.
Yep. Yeah, he's done a good job.
Thank you very much, Badger. Much appreciated. I'll imagine I'll be seeing you around.
It looks like he tries to give you a wink, but he has an eye patch and like one of his, the other half of his face is like, it looks like he's lamed. What would you call it? Like a
Had a
palsy
stroke.
almost.
Stroke face.
Yeah. It's always like he's had a stroke, so he struggles to wink, but you think that's what he tried to do.
Well, that's it's mighty decent of you. Thanks, Badger.
So
I'll
just as you
be,
finish and stand up, Mr. Plug appears.
And of course he fucking does.
And he looks at you and you see him pointing. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have a job for you 4. And he points over to one of the nearby coral reefs. The captain suspects there is a very good chance of getting some crab meat over at these reefs. He would like you to swim over and collect some crabs. Fill up these pots. And he turns and points. And on the side of the ship, there are 4 crab pots, which are basically just like long wicker baskets that are kind of closed at the end.
Is that him pointing at us for?
Yeah.
Oh, naturally. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
As I am naked on the side of the boat. I have taken off all of my clothes and I'm sitting on the side of the boat.
Okay.
I suppose. Well, I'll hang these up to dry, and then I suppose I'll get over there.
I was given to understand that this was to be a day of rest, Mr. Plug.
Well,
Yes, but the captain has said he would really like to eat some crab this evening, and I didn't know who else to give this job to.
Sure
I
you
need
did.
capable people, and again and again, when I have problems, you are the ones to solve these problems for me.
Yes, there seems to be a running issue with problems coming our way, doesn't there, Mr. Plug?
it's all right, brother. It's all right. It gets us a nice bit of exercise, a bit of a swim. Don't you worry. We'll sort it out, Mr. Plug.
Lovely.
You mind if we take any volunteers with us? Maybe we can get a bit more that way.
I think the 4 of you is more than enough.
All right. I'll I'll take my belt, and I will I'm trying to think of what else I've got with me.
Very little.
Very little, yeah. Oh, bugger it. I'll just get dressed, yeah. I'll get dressed. Because I want to be able to conceal my stuff still. And I'll tuck all my daggers back in their places. And, yeah, I'll go and pick up one of the baskets.
Did you put on that leather armor that you found?
No, I didn't put that on because that needs a
Okay.
good... that's another job I might be able to do today. It needs a good washing off and airing.
Okay. You know what? I think you would have had time to do that now.
Oh, okay.
Beforehand.
So is it
I mean,
basic leather?
As you are washing clothes, I think yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was basic leather.
Okay.
And as I
I
said, it was a little bit damp and didn't smell great, but it was actually still in good condition.
Okay.
can I see Sandara or Rosie on deck?
Well, yeah, they're currently washing themselves and their clothes.
Yeah. So they're both in the water at the moment.
Yep.
Okay. I'll call for Sandara to come up while I'm putting on my trousers.
Okay.
Hey, could you do me a favour?
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, Plug's got us going over to one of the reefs to grab some crab for tonight's dinner. So that means I haven't got any time to wash my shirt. Could you Could you get that one for me?
Oh, yeah, of course. She just
Thanks.
takes it from you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And could you make sure my coat goes back down to my bunk?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks. I've got to go over to this reef for the lovely Plug. So I haven't got the time I wish to. But I'll make it up to you. Thanks. And I'm just gonna be going over in my leather trousers and my boots, and I've got my necklace and my crystal, and that's it.
Okay.
Zima is somewhere in the base of the ship, looking after herself.
Okay.
Nice and hidden. No fucker knows she's there.
We chose the rat.
She's probably watching the rat. Yeah, if she can see it, she's probably watching it. Just sort of going, "The fuck are you doing?" So, it will just be me and my trousers with no top on and mid tits out.
Flapping in the wind.
Because who gives a fuck? We're on a pirate ship.
Absolutely.
What everyone would notice with my top off is, aside from my spectacular breasts, I am covered in scars and bruises and burns, and you would see that some of them maybe look deliberate.
Dang.
But she says Torrin would mention nothing about them. They are just there. But as she is topless, you would see these scars on her back and across her stomach.
Lani?
Yeah, Lanny's Binstead was just about to jump into the water anyway, and he's like, "Oh, I guess we better get on with this then." And he just grabs 2 of the lobster pots. Everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ready as we'll ever be.
And with that, he just drops off the side of the boat into the water.
Okay.
We not taking a boat with us or anything?
I've been instructed to swim, bruv.
No. Fucking course you. Alright.
I mean, I can ask.
No, it's fine. Fucking asshole probably just make us fucking beg for it anyway.
Yeah, best to just get on with it, eh? Alright, go on then. And I'll dive in after Lanny.
Okay. You all in? You're all swimming?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can you all give me swim checks, please?
What does a swim
There is no
check
swim.
entail?
Sorry, it's Pathfinder. Pathfinder. A swim check. Just give me athletics, please.
Athletics.
See if you drown.
Not
Oh,
survival.
well, shit.
Oh no!
To see if you drown.
Not sure you don't want to use survival?
Oh no!
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
Oh, Lanny's fine.
25?
I mean,
Yeah, Lanny's fucking golden.
well, it wasn't
Oh,
totally shit.
So, Torrin, Lanny just kind of like dives under and he's disappears like a torpedo. Devvie, you're paddling away. Des and Torrin, can you actually swim?
Dunno.
I can. I grew up on a little fishing village.
I grew up in the harbour, so I would presume so.
Well, I was going to say that the pots would be hindering your ability to swim, but Richard actually said he was taking 2. Who hasn't got one?
Me, because I'm a girl.
He's a girl.
Yeah, I'm a girl, bitch. Sorry, bonk
Then,
came out there. Yeah,
then I'll allow
Torrin
you
is
another-
actually the great granddaughter of Bonk. She's got a little purple armpit hair. Just sorry, ignore me.
So,
dear.
Lanny torpedoes off ahead, and I guess you actually stop one point and turn back and realize that you're way ahead of the others, and then you have to slow down to let the others catch up. As I said, Devvie's doing okay, but Des and Torrin are struggling.
Accustomed to swimming with a fucking wicker basket.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
accustomed to swimming with clothes. Just the fucking boots are weighing me down.
Yeah, why you keep your boots on? But you do eventually reach this reef, which is it's about 200 feet from the boat. So I'm going to move you.
Oh shit, we have a map.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hello.
exciting!
This looks like a place I want to visit.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I need to put tokens on here for you, I guess.
That might be helpful.
Can I copy paste from one page to the other? Yeah.
And yes.
Right, let me try that then. So if I go select, please bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves.
Three different types of hold music all at once. This is literally hell.
Da 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 da
Yeah.
da
Yeah.
da da
No.
da
Yeah.
da.
So that kind of worked.
How did it kind of work?
Well, Devvie's there, so I can't see anyone else.
Camouflaged.
Oh,
I'm Dev.
I see him now.
Alright.
Hello.
That's Des. No, so I'm Des. He's Dev.
Fucking
Yeah, I see
hell, you're
him.
confusing yourselves.
I don't know. Who am I?
Yeah,
Where am
you have to
I?
do- Maybe you have to do them individually.
Yes, maybe.
Okay, now that
can
I
right-
know that,
You can right click
I
and copy.
can. Now that I know that, I can do that ahead of time. Next time,
Next time.
which
On
would
TNT
save
now.
time. I guess.
I guess.
So, you reach the reef.
Ah, there it is.
Please,
Oh dear.
please put yourselves where you want to be. As I said, there's a few tips
Yeah.
of coral and reef piercing through the surface of the water.
Gonna.
It's very uneven though, so it's
Okay.
not particularly steady for standing on.
Well.
And that's why I put my boots on,
Yeah.
because it fucking ripped my feet to shreds.
No,
if
I mean-
didn't.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a balance to stay on. It's like
Mm.
it's not just a given.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just standing kind of like, I guess, waist deep in it, or however.
Yeah.
Just as a rest after our long swim, get my breath back, and then kind of survey the area and see where the goods may be laying.
Yeah, I'm gonna survey the water for a bit. I'm gonna go off a little way from where these guys are, so they're not disturbing
Yeah.
the water if they're moving around. And then I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stand and watch, and see what kind of wildlife do we have here in this coral reef area.
I'm pulling myself out of the water at this point. I'm just trying to get sort of up onto one of the rocks to have a look. Same sort of thought process. Have a look at what
Okay.
we can see.
Can I have an acrobatics check, please?
Acrobatics check.
From all of us?
Yep.
Or?
No, just from Torrin. If she's climbing up on. This is just to see if you
Yeah.
can.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You skid and slip back into the water. There's no point of this is like even, and it's like, parts of it break when you stand on it. This isn't solid rock, so you'd struggle to
fucking
stand on it.
Bastard shitty fucking rocks. Watch your footing, guys. It's not fun.
Des, can I have a perception check?
Yes. Yes. Woo! I see
Oh,
everything.
nice.
Everything. Right. Now I need a big long list of fish. So you look.
Would it help if I told you what I was looking for?
Are you looking for something specific? Then please pray tell.
Crab by any
Something.
chance?
Well, no. Something that I might be able to identify as potentially being poisonous.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking knew that was coming.
Well, the thing is, that would first require a check to see what you even know is poisonous.
You know,
Yep, okay.
nature.
So, yeah, give me a check. See, I mean, with that perception check, I can say you just see about everything that's below you, including 2 crabs, by the way.
I'll get them in a minute. It's fine. Okay, let's have a nature. No. I'm vaguely aware that if something is brightly coloured, it might be poisonous.
Yeah. So yeah, you see all manner of fish. There's lots of fish around here, but they all seem quite docile. Nothing seems dangerous. And as far as poisonous goes, you're struggling to think about. You're going through your knowledge of sea creatures, which isn't particularly broad. Trying to think. Oh God, is there any poisonous fish? And you just don't spot anything that connects the two together. But as I said, you did see 2 crabs below you.
Right. In that case, from where I am, can I see if I can just be really, really cool and try and just get my hands in quickly and grab the shells and lift them up?
Yep. So you have to dive down.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically treading water where you are.
Yep.
So this requires you to dive down around 20 feet. I'll accept a survival check.
Not dexterity or anything?
Dexterity.
Oh, well, for the diving bit. Okay.
Yeah, because you have to dive. Yeah, I mean that's more of the
Survival.
all athletics, I guess.
Oh. I would have gone for athletics, but 16's fine.
Okay. Do you have a better athletics bonus?
I do believe I do.
Okay. Well, 16's enough anyway. So you
Yeah.
dive down there without issue, and then you can give me a sleight of hand check or something. Are you grabbing one or two?
I'll grab one, and then I'll try and grab the other.
Okay.
Alright, so, sleight of hand, yeah?
Yeah. Sleight of hand sounds good.
Okay. So, first one. Ooh.
Nice.
Yep. I mean, sensing that the business end of a crab is at the front where the claws are, you kind of scoop your hand from behind and scoop up. You grab its little bum away from its pincers and without issue.
Okay. And the second one.
Not quite as smoothly as the first, but you managed to grab the second without issue.
Excellent. I
We
shall take my prizes and kick up to the surface.
We are without ambiance.
Yes, we have no ambiance.
Again, why?
Thank you.
There we go.
It doesn't bother me. I just know that you would be quite
it bothers
unhappy.
me.
Yeah,
It's strange.
exactly.
I restarted it just before. I don't know why it didn't. Anyway, thank you. So, would anyone else like to try and grab a crab?
Yes.
I'd
Yeah.
like to climb back onto the thing in a minute.
Okay, I'll need another acrobatics check, please.
I assume so. That's better.
This time, it's slippy and uneven, but this time you managed to keep your balance. You kind of rock back and forth slightly as you gain your footing, but you now find yourself stood almost completely outside of the water.
So, I see Torrin getting up and out of the water. I'll just kind of shout over. Torrin, keep an eye out for anything big and man-eating. I'm going to go down and see if I can find anything.
You got it. I'll keep an eye.
I will go and see if I can find. Do you want me to try perception first to see if I can see any?
Yeah, are you doing it from where you are, or?
I'm gonna kind of dive down and perceive under the water if I can.
Yeah, so move yourself to the area where you want to look.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Or I mean, you can look from where you are basically, but
Oh, okay.
it
Well,
does make a difference because of where you're looking.
I'm looking here, like between the two high points, essentially.
Yep.
Doop doop doop. Oh well.
Nope, 10 is actually enough to spot a crab there.
Oh, okay, cool. And I will dive down and get it. And what do you want from me to?
Yeah, athletics or survival, accept.
Okay. Yeah, let's use survival. Oh yeah.
That is enough.
Yay!
So, you swim down. It's not easy. The pressure of the water makes your ears hurt as you go down.
Yeah.
And you find the sudden drop in water temperature a little unnerving, but you do reach the bottom.
Okay. Good. And while I'm down there, can I also try to see if there's anything? Because where we come from, we're aware that there's like certain things that are like delicacies, like urchin and things like that. Can I see if there's anything like that down there as well?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Again, I think I'd... That's good. I think I'll need like a survive or a nature check to
Oh, okay. Yeah.
to connect the information.
Yeah.
15. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, the problem is my lack of seafood delicacies.
That's right. So it'll be things like oysters, urchins, anything that's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
mean, I
bourgeois.
say you see some sort of mollusks.
Yeah.
Stuff some mussels or oysters. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. I'll gather
yeah.
up a bunch of that stuff as well because it'll be maybe put me in good favour with the brass.
Okay. Do you want to grab the crab as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, is there more crab as well?
Yeah, you did. You saw a crab. But
Yeah.
You haven't grabbed it yet.
Oh, did I not?
And
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. Do you want dexterity or
Sleight of hand?
animal handling?
yeah, I'll accept animal handling.
Let's see what's. Oh no, sleight of hand. Yeah, definitely.
I'm about to say you're a rogue, surely.
Yeah, and I'm glad. I'm very glad.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to grab the crab without getting pincered.
Cool.
And with your
the-
free hand, you managed to. It's a little bit of work because they're like stuck quite steadfast onto the coral.
I'll use
You
my
managed to
dagger.
grab. Loosen off a couple of oysters or whatever they are before you realize you need to go to the surface again
Yeah.
and take a breath.
Okay. I'll just grab a couple of bits and bobs and then get a breath and then rinse and repeat essentially.
Lani,
Lanny's going to rest one of the crab pots, wedge it in the rocks here somewhere, and then he's going to take a swim over to about here,
yeah,
and try and have a look, see what's down under this here. A bit more
give me
sandy.
a perception check, please.
But,
Oh,
Oh,
24
It's all fucking
with a natural
good.
20.
very
you
nice.
you also spot two crabs.
Anything else?
That's it, nothing
You
else.
do spot something else.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. It's a hammerhead shark.
You spot further out into the open water something larger, darker, faster,
I was joking.
heading towards you.
Okay. So I'm still on, just treading water at the moment, just kind of with my head under, and I see it. You say it's coming towards me.
Yes, rather fast.
Okay.
Is there a chance?
So Lanny's head comes above the water and said, "Oh, guys, something's coming for me!" and head back under to see where it is.
Okay.
Have
As
I
you
been able
dive
to
back down,
spot it, or
give me a perception check. Yeah. You see
maybe.
Lanny frantically pop out of the water and back down again, which gets your attention as you turn. You see something snaking towards in his direction rather quickly.
I see it that direction? Can I cast a spell?
No, at this point I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh shit!
I didn't realise it's been like 10 minutes. I haven't come off air yet.
I assumed you
No, I'm
grabbed the
joking, I'm
crabs and and come back up
I
again.
just like to say before this goes down, Des would have broken a surface with both crabs up in his hand and go, "Torrin, look, I got crabs!"
Not the first time you said that, is it?
Calls. Only D20. What did I just roll? I can't even read it.
Yeah,
So
it's
18.
unfortunate the colour is not.
If you hover over it, you can see the roll.
Okay. Oh, it's come up automatically anyway. So who's in twice? Des is in twice. Okay.
I've only got 3 people.
Because I
on mine.
just because I didn't select my token, Sean Lanny, it hasn't added it to the turn order.
Can you do it manually? Just put it in
I've not
manually.
got a token in the turn order.
Can you not see it?
No.
No.
Oh, I can see. Sorry, I can see one for you. That's why I assumed you could also see it. So, add turn.
I have everything except. Oh, there we go. Lanny, and I don't have the thing.
You don't have a thing?
The thing is now on there.
The thing.
The thing. The whatever the Fucking hell, it is. The Reef Claw.
Jeebus.
Oh, look. The wizard's got the lowest initiative. Fancy that.
And it's also closest to it.
But it hasn't seen me.
No.
So, Des, you are the first to act.
Okay. There then. How far? So I mean, did Torrin shouted, didn't he?
Yeah, I shouted and
Shout.
pointed.
That's you saw something.
So I will turn towards where she is, up on the rocks, look up at her, and then looking in the water, will I see like a bow wave kind of thing as it's moving forward, or is it completely submerged?
It is completely submerged. Yeah.
Alright. In that case, I will duck my head down into the water, and then look in that direction. Am I able to see it from where I am?
Yep. What you see is, I mean, it's almost certain that you've not seen something like this before. It's, although it looks like a mixture of creatures that you do know, it's the body and the back end of it is very like fish-like, or eel-like, and has like this long, thin, like eel-like tail. The head of it again, roughly fish-like, but it's like it's almost like armored. It has like thick keratin, it would seem, and very unusually for a fish. It seems to have large pincers like a lobster.
Alright. Okay, so I'll see
And
it.
strange, strange like barbs and tendrils coming off of it in all direction, and like like spiky fins. The whole.
You are painting a creepy picture, my friend.
Yep.
I'm trying. I feel like I'm struggling, but I just
doing it well.
thought I should have shown a picture, but
It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
just checking how big it is.
Lovecraft has got lots of answers for.
But it's medium size. I'm gonna say they're like 1 meter to 1.5 meters long.
Right, so I'm going to make my way over. So as I'm swimming and I don't have a swim speed, does that mean my movement is halved?
It does indeed.
Alright, in that case, I will use my action to dash. So which means I'll be able to move my full 40. No, I won't. I move 40.
I think your move is usually 40, yeah, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So 40 will bring me at top. That doesn't seem like a bad idea at all. What could go wrong? That's my 10.
Okay. Lani.
Okay, having seen Des appear right next to it, come past the rock, I'm gonna make my way towards it. Beeline essentially straight forward to 15. Dashing to there. And as a bonus action, I will rage.
Okay.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lie. I will go there.
Okay.
Stop slightly short.
So it is now the Reef Claw's turn. So it looked like it was making a beeline for Lani, but as you've just kind of cut in from the side, Des,
I haven't swum very much. I overshot.
it is going to attack you. As I said, it has, unusually for a fish, these large spike claws, and as you reach it, it suddenly turns towards you and thrushes out. With, its white claw.
Mistake.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a critical hit. So, that's actually 16 points of piercing damage. As the claw wraps around your neck.
Damn.
So, You are technically grappled now. Yeah, and on your turn, you're gonna have to make a save.
Is that supposed to be 1d2 strength, or is that 1d12?
Sorry, what?
In your description for the claw,
Yeah.
it's got
It's
1d2.
Yeah. That's just like it's squeezing you. It's not like a massive amount of damage. But like,
At my current hit point rate, that could actually be quite a massive amount of damage.
well, 1d2.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get a critical hit there. So yeah, this thing is like literally just clamped on each side of your neck. Devvie.
Right. Yes. What a fucking pickle. What is my movement rate in the water?
It's half of what you normally have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, gosh darn it. There's not a whole lot I can do. Is this beast breaking the surface of the water?
Before you do anything,
Yes,
can you give me a perception check, please?
of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah.
hello.
Just as you're
my-
deciding to do something else, you see coming from the right screen right. You
Yeah.
see this. Oh God, what have I done?
You made him really tiny.
I made him extremely small.
Its
see
size
this
is
thing,
fluctuating randomly.
Coming in from the side, and it's swimming around the point of this rock in your
right.
direction.
Well, in that case, I am going to. I'll quickly shout, "There's another one over here!" And I'm going to step across and attack, of course.
Are you stepping across the rocks? If you're
Uh,
stepping across the rocks, I need an acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
10, just enough. You just managed to keep your balance.
Okay. And I will. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
In a bit of a pickle, I'd say.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to use insightful fighting. I'm going to make an insight check against a creature I can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's deception check. So he has to make a deception check. Where's my insight?
Deception is charisma based, correctly. Did you roll 11?
11.
Sorry, man.
That's right. That's
16.
okay. That's right. It's just going. In that case, it's just going to be a normal attack then. There we go. Oh yes, here we go. Right, cool. Oof.
24?
Does that hit?
It does hit indeed.
That's all right. Then. If it didn't, I was going to have a Barney. Right. There we go. Yeah. So 5 piercing damage to that badger.
Some quick technical question.
Yes.
When you click on a token, normally like the circles appear, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the reason that they don't appear?
Well, they should.
Is there a reason, or is this a bug?
It might be a bug. Are you on the right layer?
Click off it and click back.
No, that doesn't seem to make any difference.
Now I see 2. Are there actually 2?
Yeah, because I just tried to copy and paste it.
Okay. No, are you on
Yeah,
the correct
that
layer?
one works fine. Yeah, it
Oh.
doesn't seem to make any difference.
No, there's 3.
Yeah, I've just copied that one now.
Oh no!
I've just copied that one.
Okay.
All the things I was expecting this evening, a TPK wasn't one of them.
So, you did 5 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. So as I described, it has it seems to have like tough shell around its head and back, like a crab or a lobster, basically.
Yeah.
Not fleshy fish-like skin. So as you stab down, you actually crack through some of this hardened ceratin, and some like black inky blood seeps out into the water.
Nice.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I reckon I've hurt this one. You guys help my brother.
Torrin?
I would have reacted to the fact that he is on his own and promptly chosen to ignore his call to help his brother.
Huh?
And I will put my hand in my pocket to grab my... Actually, I don't need to. I will reach out my hand and point to this guy over here, and in Undercommon say, "Death comes for you." And I would like to cast the wonderful Toll the Dead. Oh, fuck me. Wisdom save on the wanky bastard.
I have to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, DC 14. It takes 2 points of damage out of a possible 12. Fuck's sake. As it hears a bong in its head and it takes necrotic damage.
Okay.
The bells toll for thee.
So it doesn't do much damage, but you do see its body crumple and crinkle slightly with the necrotic damage.
Yes, and as a bonus action, I will do nothing.
Panic.
Kind of look around. I'm going to look around and see if there's any more. Can I do that? Or would that be an action?
I'll allow that as a perception check as a bonus action.
Wonderful.
Yeah, roll it.
Woo! Hello.
Okay. So, which direction are you looking in?
I'm looking towards open water to the right.
Okay. So yeah, you look out. It's a little bit difficult because you're looking like down through the surface of the water, which is uneven and is reflecting sunlight. But the water is very clear. You don't see anything else.
Okay.
I heard the stress on that word.
Yep.
Don't see anything. Des.
Oh yeah, sorry. I can tell you one thing: the water is not clear where I am because it's going to be quite cloudy with blood. Right. You can still attack normally when you're grappled, can't you?
Yes, but you are underwater.
Oh, that's a slight issue.
Yes. So
What issue?
punching underwater is difficult.
So it's good.
You have disadvantage.
I knew you were going to say that.
Unless
Okay.
you can attack underwater with certain weapons, fine. But punching is I don't have to explain why punching underwater isn't going to be effective.
Yeah. Okay, well, first attack is my unarmed strike. Ba-dunk. That's a 9. That's going to miss.
You make
That's miss, I'm
a
afraid.
saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Against the
Make
claw.
make the Constitution saving throw, please.
Save.
It's only a 12. Did you roll?
I'm rolling.
Okay, you laughed as if you were laughing at the result. That's all. No, okay, you make the save.
So that was my first attack. That was a 9. That missed, obviously.
Yes.
So I'm going to use a key point for my bonus action to use a flurry of blows.
Okay.
16 and 13.
The 16 does hit.
Okay, so that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Now,
Okay.
as part of my drunken technique, I get the disengage the action thing as part of it.
You gain the benefits of a disengage.
There we go. You worded my words. So can I use that disengage to break the grapple?
Didn't the con save break the grapple?
No, the con save was to see if you took the damage of being squeezed. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
It's a strength check to break the grapple.
Yeah, but I don't know whether you can use disengage to break a grapple.
I read that wrong. Ignore me.
I do not think you can. As far as I know. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm just reading up. Does escaping a grapple have the same effect as disengage? Escaping a grapple means you can use your action to make a check to escape. Disengage is a separate action, but you can.
I mean, as far as I understand, disengage that does not break a grapple. But if I'm wrong, then you may correct me.
I'm not sure. I'm not a help on this one. I'm afraid.
No, I don't. I'm guessing it doesn't.
No,
Yeah, in the player's handbook it says the only other way you can do it is by using like a spell, like a thunder wave or something.
Something which moves you from it rather than you moving yourself.
Okay. Then in that case,
I was just going to say that makes sense, because otherwise you could just automatically escape any grapple by disengaging, which seems
broken.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's fine then. That is my go.
So, Lani.
Okay, so rushing slowly forwards. I'm going to attack this beast. I'm going to do it recklessly, with rage, savage assault.
Yeah.
What are you using to attack with?
My punching daggers.
Okay, it says, unless the weapon is a dagger, apparently you don't have disadvantage if you use a dagger.
Okay, so with
normal roll for you.
reckless, I would have advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So advantage.
Yep.
A 20.
20 does hit.
That would be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Okay,
Yes.
so you swim forward, you thrust forward with your knife. Des, for you, it's almost slightly shocking how little regard he seems to have, considering how close this creature is to your own face. But Lani basically smashes his punching dagger forward into the creature's face, seeming to kill it. Unfortunately, this creature has an ability that when it dies, it goes into a death frenzy. Mm-hmm. When a reef claw is killed, its body spasms horrifically. It actually says horrifically. Reef claw makes an attack against a creature it threatens. If more than one creature threatens, roll a randomly for each attack to determine the target. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, it hits Lani. 3, 4, 5, it hits Des. Okay?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Des. So as it dies and begins its spasm,
No.
It would make
thrashes
sense
about.
because he was grappled by it. Yeah,
Mhm.
by the story.
Narratively speaking. Oh, that's my armor class.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Could
am.
you take 10
I am unconscious.
10 points of damage as it thrashes you.
I am
But it does
down.
die.
As it sinks below the water, so do I. Still clutched in its claws.
Can I use my bonus action to grab him to keep him above the water?
No, I'm going to say no because you moved.
Okay.
Is that right? Is that fair?
You're the DM.
You're the DM. It's your ruling.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. No. Mean DM tonight.
Blood.
Yep, no, that's cool. Then that ends my turn.
Okay. So it is the other Reef Claw's turn. Devvie, it's going to try and break the surface and thrash at you with its claw.
It's bleh. I think that hits.
Yes. I didn't roll yet.
Oh, okay. Oh wait.
I rolled now. It's an 11.
No, that does not hit then. Sorry, I was looking at
So,
the one
yeah,
before. I thought you'd already. Yeah.
It swings up and snaps at you, but as it's attacking out of the water and you're not really in the water, it is struggling.
Yeah. No.
It is now your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
It is now, yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to, as a bonus action, I am going to try insightful fighting again. So an insight check against its deception attempt. Well, that's not very good. So it needs to make a deception check. Hey! Okay, so I win. So now I get to sneak attack it every attack, basically.
Does that give you advantage or just sneak attack damage?
If I succeed, I can use my sneak attack against this target, even if I don't have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, but that says to me you attack normally, but if you hit,
Yeah.
you get sneak attack damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not an advantage attack; it's a normal attack, but it still gets sneak attack damage. So.
Okay.
Does that hit? Where did I roll? 14.
You rolled a 14. 14 just misses, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem to be having the same trouble the Reef Claw does, but coming from the opposite direction. As yours trying to stab down at it into the water.
Can I make a offhand attack with my other dagger?
Oh, do you have both?
Yeah, I've got both my daggers. I've got 3 daggers with me.
An offhand would be your bonus action, which you.
Which I already used.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry. Of course.
Didn't you lose a dagger? Just keeping track.
In the build? I found it again. Or did someone pick it up in the bilges? Did I find it, or someone else?
I don't. No.
Lanny picked it up.
No, Lanny. No, actually, I was listening to that episode. Lanny found some other stuff, but not my dagger.
Lanny
yeah.
found a buckler.
Yeah, so
Nobody found the dagger.
So I
But
only
you
have
still have 2, right?
2 daggers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, as I said, you've used your bonus action. So.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter anyway. Until next time. Okay.
Torrin.
I didn't see any other monsters, so I am going to recast a spell with another flourish with my hands, and I will cast Toll the Dead once again on this dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom save. DC 14.
A wisdom save. 10.
9 points of necrotic damage.
9. Okay. So, you want to tell me how this went down?
I am imagining that when I point at it, it will hear a horrifically loud bong inside its head, and as if it's been hit with a hammer, its face is just going to crumple inwards. It is a hammer to a bell, and the face will crumple inwards and start sort of turning slightly black from the necrotic energy.
Hammer smashed
Lovely.
face.
And as it does, it thrashes out in its death frenzy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yes.
Then you take 8 points of piercing damage as the claw thrashes from beneath the surface, catching you on the leg.
Ah, fucker. Okay.
And in a fitted frenzy, it shakes and splutters, but inevitably sinks down.
Could I grab it before it sinks?
Do you know what? I said no to Richard, so I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm saying to you, it was out of your turn, unless it's, well, this would be your reaction.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. But give me a... Just give me a dexterity check.
Yeah.
See if you react quick enough to grab it. Seeing as it's just injured you. Oh! I say you just get it. You just grab it with your fingertips.
Right.
Before it sinks out of reach.
Yeah.
Could I make another perception check with my bonus action? Checking the other side.
Okay. The direction you're looking in.
Direction I'm looking in now, yes, to the left.
Yep. Go on then.
That'll be a no.
Yeah. Yeah. The shadows on this side confuse you. You think you saw something, then you think, oh no, that was just the water. But oh no, that's just a shadow. You
There
don't
could
see
be
anything
more.
concrete.
Everyone hold.
Des, can you make a death saving throw, please?
Oh god.
Yeah. With hearing Torrin say this, Lani calls out and says, "Des has gone under. I think he's unconscious. I'm gonna grab him."
I immediately look over and go, Bruv? Bruv?
I'll get him. Don't worry.
Get him, Lanny, get him.
Oh, that was fucking close. That's a failure.
Shit.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's one failed. I'm going to keep the turn order, as this is still a tense situation. Lani?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab him, swim down, grab him, whatever I need to do. So,
Give me athletics, please.
Athletics. Check. Normal roll. Now I've got advantage on strength saves. Does athletics include with that? Because I'm
No.
raging.
It's
only
not a save.
It's only a save.
It's not a save. It's a check.
13.
Okay. That's alright. He hasn't got far. He's just slowly sinking under his own body weight at the moment. So he hasn't gone far, and you're able to just duck down and grab him and come back to the surface.
Pull him up, and I want to attempt to drag him over so that we'll get to this little cluster of rocks here and hoik him onto the rocks.
Okay. I will allow you to pull him over. Just beware. This is coal and difficult terrain, so...
If you drag me across the coral, you may end up doing
Yeah.
more damage.
Yeah. If I'm assuming you're positioned as you are now, so...
Yeah, so I've pulled him, like lifeguard, pulled him over
Yeah.
towards my back.
Are you
to the-
grabbing onto the coral where you are, to the reef?
Yeah.
Can you give me a dexterity check then, please?
Just to check.
Okay. I'm going to say, for that, you're going to take... As you pull it, you're pulling him lifeguard style, and you instinctively go to grab onto the rocks, and as you do, you realize this is really like fucking brittle coral. As you break it, as your arm goes to grab, and you take 3 points of piercing damage as it...
So reduced it half to 2.
Yeah.
And that my rage... No, my rage would now stay, because the fact
Because you took damage.
Like, oh, fucking coral! Ah!
Devvie?
Right, I'm gonna slump this body on a high point so it doesn't drift away, and I'm gonna use my movement and bonus to essentially dash over to here with my full movement to my brother, and I'm going to rip off a bit of my shirt and start trying to stem. Is it bleeding that he's got happening?
Yeah. He's got quite bad wound around his neck area.
Oh,
this
his
thing
neck.
basically like
Right.
yeah, this thing basically pins it onto his
Right.
around his neck.
Right.
So yeah, he's bleeding profusely from the jugular.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know if I can apply pressure there or what, but I'm gonna start trying to do.
You can do a is it heal or medicine check to stabilize him?
A medicine check to stabilize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Don't know if that
And it's
is good
I
enough.
think you only have to roll a 10 to stabilize.
Okay.
DC is set by the DM. I'm not.
Yeah, it is.
Was a 10.
I'm not sure of a specific stat or a specific number. I can look it up.
As long as it's not 22, it's fine.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a 10. I think you only have to roll a 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Medicine check 10.
Right.
Yep.
Cool. Right. So hopefully that stabilised him then.
Did you roll?
Yeah.
It's
I
done.
rolled 21. Oh, my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yep.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
He was
Hey!
There we go.
He's okay!
See, I've just imagined in my head, because obviously you said lifeguard style, I've imagined, Devvie running across the coral in slow motion like David Hasselhoff.
Does that make me Pamela Anderson?
Oh, if you tip out, yeah.
Well, you have your tip out, so yes.
I do.
How about no?
Hair blowing in the wind.
Okay. So, what did you rip off?
A bit of
in
my
your
shirt. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Any
So
shirtless?
you apply pressure to the wound, and you press down, and you appear to stem the worst of the bleeding.
Okay.
And Des is stabilized, but still unconscious.
Yeah.
On 0 hit points.
We've got to get him to Sandara. Come on. Lani, you're the strongest swimmer. Can you take him? I'll.
Yeah, let me carry him.
Hold on. Let's see if any of those things turn up first. I wanna check to see if there is anything. Back the way I looked first, so towards the right. I want to scan all over the place, see if any fucker is coming.
Yeah, you can make a check. $15.
Do I see anything?
You do not see anything. Water seems clear, empty.
Alright. I'll sort of. Okay, I think we're safe.
But
I don't see anything, but keep your guard up.
Sean, did you say we were about 200-300 feet away from the boat? Here.
You're about 200 feet from the ship, yeah.
Would anybody of the ship seen anything of this? What's going on?
Well, I mean, it's a decent distance, so even if you were... I mean, even if they were, like, specifically looking towards you, it would have been hard to tell what's going on. I mean, all the fighting... Yeah, the fighting is underwater. It would have been... Yeah, I doubt anybody...
No, that's fine. That's fine, I was just curious. So I'll attempt to
knows what's going on.
swim whilst carrying Des back towards the boat. If anybody's got any objections.
take him there.
Yeah, we'll come back for these crabs if
Yeah.
still need some.
I trust you.
Maybe that big one will be good enough for the captain. I'll come back and get that in a minute.
You carry on. I'll put all of our stuff into one basket and drag them. I'll drag it back.
Okay.
I'll take my time. Just you get my brother to the ship.
So which way are you swimming, Lani?
Back towards the ship, whichever way we came from.
To the right.
Yeah.
And you basically, you again, like lifeguard style.
Yeah.
You're like on your back, holding him.
Yeah, I'll kind of like
neck.
hook my arm under his arms and then kind of swim forward with the other arm.
Okay.
So I'm
Put
still
yourself in the water, please.
looking where I'm going, but keeping him above the water.
I'm going to try and keep lookout as much as I can, just sort of swimming next to them and keeping an eye both directions, or all directions rather.
Okay.
And I'm as much as I want to be with my brother, I know that Plug will take any opportunity he can to stick the boot in, so I'm gonna gather up all of the baskets, put whatever we've caught into one basket, and I'm gonna say to Torrin, if you want to take the empty ones,
Sure, I got him.
I'll take the full one, and I'll
So
drag
what did we have in total? We had
5.
4 crabs, I believe.
Because I saw 2, but never got the chance to get them, so I think we had 3.
Okay, but there's also the urchins and oysters that I got,
You got oysters,
Okay.
yeah, and the reef claw.
and the reef claw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you want-
I'm,
that as
yeah,
well.
I'm
Yeah, I
dragging,
assumed
I'm
you
dragging
grabbed
that back.
you wanted-
Yeah.
Okay. The crab pots will fit like 4 crabs in. But the reef claw will like fill 1.
Okay,
So, you have like 2 full pots, and the other 2 are still empty.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if Torrin,
I'll take the 2 empties.
yeah, and then I'll take my time and pace myself, bringing the rest of it, the actual stuff back.
Okay. So as you start swimming back,
No,
What the fuck?
April Fool.
no, you son.
You son of a bitch! You fucker!
Oh, I almost pissed myself.
My God, I hate you.
Lanny would have given it a go.
Amazing.
Des probably would have been deed, but Lanny would have given it a go.
I was waiting for something. I am aware of the date.
Well, I only have like 12 more minutes, so.
Yeah,
I have to,
you had to get it in there quick.
So, okay, as I said, with 2 full pots and 2 empty pots, you make your way back to the ship.
When we get a bit
There's
closer,
unconscious.
I will start calling for Sandara.
Okay. Lani, I'm going to need, in fact, I need swim checks from all of you.
Okay. Was that athletics?
Athletic.
Not me.
Yeah, sorry, I keep saying swim. Yeah, athletics.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God. A dirty 1.
Oh, no.
So,
It's not a natural one for you.
Torrin, you're okay. Lani, you're struggling a little bit as you're pulling somebody, but that's still enough to make progress. Devvie, you can't even
I'm
with
hindered.
this full pot. Yeah, you're like kind of treading water, but not actually making any distance.
Shit.
Dev,
And the
wait
others are-
there, I'll come back for you.
We'll get him to the ship and I'll go back. I'll hand it much better than you can.
I can't carry Des.
No, we'll get him to the ship and then I'll go back.
Okay. Just make it as far as we can and get Sandara to help us on the other side.
Okay.
I'm trying to shout for her attention to be ready when we actually get to the ship.
Okay. As you get closer and you start calling, people look out. They see something's happened. They can see an unconscious Des. And as you get closer to the side, people will start helping you up. And Des gets pulled up onto the deck. If you're calling for Sandara, she will rush over to you. Mr. Plug, of course, is like, what the fuck happened? This was an easy job. You just had to catch some crabs.
Yeah, there weren't just crabs over there. He got bitten in the neck by some fucking giant fish with I don't know, it was fucking big and it fucking hurt. Like, Sandara, can you help him at all?
Yeah, she does. 13 points.
Oof.
But Des, you suddenly spit out a little bit of salty water mixed with blood.
I'll pull the blood covered rags off of his neck and sort of show the wounds to Plug. Like, this is what fucking got him.
Sorry, did you bring the full pot with you? You have the one with the reef chlorine.
Yeah.
I've got the two.
No, I think
I've got the 2 empties.
2 empties.
Ah, okay.
But so seeing Des is safe, Lanny stands up, runs and swan dives back off the boat, back towards Devvie.
As you do that, you, Mr. Plug snatches the 2 empty pots out of Torrin's hand and shouts down to you, Lanny.
You're supposed to fill this up, you fucking idiot!
And he throws them down towards you.
Seeing this display and still being on the floor, I'll wipe the blood off my neck and off my face and say, oh, Mr. Plug, this little rush of death has put things in perspective for me. I am now acutely aware of how fleeting life can be. So I want to take this opportunity to say that you are a dribble-eyed, cork-swallowing swineherd.
And hand over the mouth.
And Lanny's just off. He ignores the pots and he's just swimming for Devvie.
Des? Shut up. I'm going to lift my hand away and you're not going to talk. Do you understand? Hand comes off the mouth. Got it?
Literally.
Good. Okay.
So
We're gonna drag him over to the steps and sit him up, Mr. Plug, and we'll get some more crabs in a minute once we get him sat up, okay?
Pretty sure we need to find crabs. You need to look at his fucking crotch.
Shut up! Hand on mouth again. You would have got that out because I wouldn't have fucking got it in that time.
Mr. Plug has just kind of stood there shaking his head, looking at you, Des, and just when I was thinking you were a capable pirate, you prove yourself completely useless.
I think he's capable, Mr. Plug. I just think he's an idiot. Shut up. Not even looking at you at this point. I'm looking at Plug and just telling you to shut it. Hand is over the mouth. Like, fuck off. Shut up. I'm dealing with this. I'm trying not to make this worse.
My eyes will tell stories.
Oh, your eyes can do whatever the fuck they like as long as your tongue stops moving.
So, for the sake of expediency, Lanny has swam back. The question is, do you want to fill up the pots you have, or do you want to just come back to the boat with what you already have?
If he's chucked the other pots over the side, I think we should probably try and fill those up as well.
Didn't Nanny just leave them?
I left them. I swam away.
You left them? Okay.
He did, but Torrin would have seen.
Yeah.
So let's say we would get the other 2 back, launch them back up onto the deck. Lanny just launches them up onto the deck, and then just shouts up, "Is this enough for you, Mr. Plug?" With the one full of crabs, and then the one with the reef floor in it.
They are still 2 empty. I gave you 4 because I wanted 4 full pots.
Okay.
If I wanted 2 full pots, I would have given you 2 pots.
Fine. just grabs the other two and just swims back off again.
I'm going to stand up at this point and be just like, kind of like, it's alright. Thank you, Torrin. I am composed. I am calm. I am zen-like. I'd quite like to jump back in the water and clean myself off a little bit and see if I can go out Lanny with the crabs, yeah?
I mean, if you're sure, you took a nasty hit.
Yeah, but you know, I should be around. She's tired. No, I think a little dip will do me good. I'm, you know, bit covered in my own fluids here. Wouldn't be the first time, but yeah.
I'm gonna push him in.
Hey.
Mr. Plugs just kind of stood there shaking his head. What's up?
God, he's an idiot.
Dealing with him. For once I'm in agreement with you, Torrin.
As I breach the surface, I'll shout back up, Mr. Plug, I want you to know that I used to fuck people like you in prison, and then swim off.
Head in hands. Head in hands. I'm just gonna say to Plug.
Oh man!
You only have to deal with him when he's on deck.
Wow, I can't
You have
believe
to deal
he.
with him down there.
I can't believe he tapped Roadhouse.
He listens to what you says, and then he walks over to the railing at the side of the ship, watching Des swim away. And he softly says, "Yes, we will have to do something about this pool of a friend of yours."
Uh-oh.
And that's where we're going to end it today.
Oh, fuck!